What is going on, everybody? Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and as always, grab those snacks. And yes, there's a reason I started this video out here instead of anywhere else. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's the Rocky event. Rocky Balboa has made his final debut in WWE Champions. This is it. The last time possible. No other time. That's what the blog says. That's what the devs say. That's what the everyone is talking about. And as you can see, I am just a heathen and a fiend for these types of things. I am not suggesting that anybody else does what I did, but as you can see, I have purchased the 400 medallion technician Rocky Balboa. Yes, I know. Get your whale emotes out now. Get your two Bob is a whale comments out of your system now, so that we can talk about the rest of this prize wall. Yeah, it was a lot. Obviously, I think everybody knows that it was a pretty hefty investment required in regards to the portal spend events that they had going on. However, and I will be very transparent and upfront with everybody, the event that this was on was typically the event that I would try to max anyway. This was an event that I almost always try to spend a couple of megas on in order to, I guess, capitalize on how much month-long midweek prize wall exists. And I got a significant amount of that, obviously, from this event as well. Again, I am not here to tell anybody to spend. I am not here to convince anybody to spend. I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't either. That's never been my goal. My goal is never to forcibly tell anyone what they should or shouldn't do. It is just simply to educate you on the decisions that you can make. So hopefully those decisions, it's completely up to you. Hopefully you can make those educated decisions on your own. For me, this was a lot more than just a couple of megas. It was closer to the 5 end of things. I know a lot of you probably think that's an insane amount of money. Some others of you out there might think I spend that in a day. Everybody's different, right? I'm sure the majority of you out there are probably along the lines of, I would never, that's crazy, don't talk to me about spending that much money, and I completely get that, and I respect that side of things too. Again, this is just for educational purposes, right? And you know what? If you view this as, I'm being educated to not be an idiot and spend that much money, so be it. Take this however you want to take it. That's completely fine. What I ended up getting out of this, so I ended up getting about 15 to 16,000 month long midweek prize wall. When the leaderboards pay out, I will be getting closer to about, I'm just going to assume and play conservative, another 3,000 month long midweek prize wall. I will also get a couple thousand on the monthly prize wall for just the regular stuff. I managed to get the 5-star Joe Gacy that came with that set of milestones as well. The 5-star Joe Gacy also ends up getting me a few more points towards the kickoff contest, 200 million coins, 6-star gold tokens, and because I have him 5-star, that means that I can get every medallion on the month, which will include, at the end of the month, a Nightmare Insignia plate and a 100% gem damage strap for Modern Era Showboat because of Joe Gacy. The other event that is currently running, concurrently running, I should say, on the portal is for the Technician Rocky Balboa event, as you can see here, or the Rocky Balboa event, obviously. There are a plethora of, and there you go again, for everyone that was counting, Everyone loves to always give me crap over how many times I say plethora. Um, there's a lot of these Rocky Balboa prize wall medallions that are available on those milestones on the portal. And there's bags that will have the medallions as well. So I got enough medallions there, as well as enough points towards the midweek contest, which also had some of the medallions in them as well, for me to get to that grand whopping total of 400 medallions for Tech Rocky, who again, as of this point in time, is never coming back again, is what the blog said. So Tech Rocky himself had a tour that gives away a Piper Pyro Ultimate Plate on Hell mode, an Eyes of Judgment Ultimate Plate on Hard mode, and 16 100% gem damage straps on normal mode. So a lot of significant resources there. So when I looked at it all together, and I was kind of convincing myself, like, I typically spend 2. What's the difference if I spend 2 versus 5? If I spend 5, then I get Gacy for 5-star for the whole month, which gets me coins and tokens, sure, but it also gets me the 100%er at the end of the month. It gets me the Nightmare Insignia plate. It gets me all the extra points for having him 5-star, and maybe I could take him to 6-star. Not, a horrible idea. And then if I can get this character who's never going to come back again in the form of Tech Rocky, if I get him, then I end up getting, a Piper Ultimate Plate, which everybody can use a billion of. Another Eyes of Judgment, which, those are significantly expensive on almost every single prize wall that they're even available on. They're not the most commonplace plate at all. And 16 of the ultimate straps at 100% gem damage is a massive amount of resources that I just decided I wasn't going to pass up on. And that is the reason for the decision. Now that all that's said and done, and yes, I'm sure that's not what you all came here for, and I will put a little disclaimer that says jump to 8 minutes in the video or whatever the heck it is to discuss about the rest of the wall. First and foremost, if you don't have these characters, get them. That's that. Period. They ain't coming back. You ain't going to have another chance to get them. Get these characters. If you have decided to spend, $15 on Clubber Lang or $20 on Rocky, then obviously you don't need to get these characters. It's useless because you've already purchased them. Getting a Apollo Creed, I think it was $40. I think it's $39.99. That's honestly, to be very transparent with anyone that's listening to this right now and hasn't decided or not, that's a hell of a deal. For Apollo Creed, when he very first came out, he was a significant amount more than $40. He was a lot of money from every single person in your faction. So definitely not something that you should be sleeping on. But if you are a non-spender and you're just simply playing the game, number 1 and number 2, get Rocky, get Clubber. Absolutely, hands down. If you had to pick one of them, I would almost tell you to get Clubber just because he has a better trainer ability than Rocky does. Rocky got an upgraded trainer ability to 100% all move damage. Clubber got a upgraded trainer ability to 200% life steal. So huge trainer increases for them. Apollo Creed also got an upgrade from his bleed from 150 to 200% as well. So very solid increases to the trainers all around. Next up, we have the affiliation straps. You'll notice that these are for any Rocky Balboa affiliation, any Apollo Creed, which there's only one of them, and the Clubber Lang. So if you're looking for affiliation straps for those guys, they do exist. They are there. They are most certainly viable. If you don't have one yet, I would almost suggest that you don't get those because the chance of you being able to get a legend, powerhouse, striker, showboat, or in the case of Tech Balboa, Tech affiliation strap, that will still exist in the game past this point. The characters, again, will not. They mention the skill plates will also continue to exist past this point. However, this is a very friendly wall compared to how expensive they have been in recent memory. Some of these skill plates haven't even been available since the last time they did the Rocky event. So for me, I'm going to go through and check on my account which of these skill plates that I don't have. The ultimate skill plates are actually available in the marquee shop. So I don't think I will be spending any of the 20 medallions for the ultimate skill plates. Personally, I think that's almost just bait. I think that's something they're trying to get you to waste your currency on when they are as available as they are. Again, I might be wrong, and they may be making these other skill plates very readily available. But I will be looking for these standard 3 to 3 skill plates. Green to black here, black to green, red to black, black to red, black to yellow, and yellow to black. We just got the challenge of our rival for the first time since the Rocky Balboa event, when the Zombie Bailey event was just here a couple of weeks ago in the middle of Zombies Month. That plate significantly helps her out. So a lot of these plates are great. I mean, Prey in the Night can really help out Rocker Sean. Eye of the Tiger can really help out Bam Bam. And for those of you that are still using Ghostbuster Cena, can significantly help out Ghostbuster Cena. Again, Challenge of Our Rival can definitely help out Zombie Bailey. If you're still using the good old Macho King, can definitely help out the Macho King too. But a lot of these are very good skill plates, so nothing that I'm going to be just immediately kind of looking over. And last but certainly not least, we have the gem damage straps for the Legend, kind of like what I was just telling you about. How you can get an affiliation strap for these guys moving forward. Here's the gem damage straps. So a Legend Striker, this is meant for Rocky Balboa Striker. But you can use this for any Legend Striker on your account, and it'll be either a 40, a 60, or 100% gem damage strap. Me personally, because of where I'm at on the prize wall, because I invested so much on Tech Rocky, I will not be investing 40 medallions of my 41 medallions on hopefully getting a 100%er for Legend Striker for a different character on my account. That's not something that I'm going to be doing, but I will very gladly be looking at all of these 3 to 3 skill plates and just exactly who they might be beneficial towards. These 4 to 10 ultimate plates, I mean, honestly, if I really wanted them, I would be trying to leaderboard marquee tours, I think, a whole lot more often and chasing them down. But I haven't had a need for them, and seeing as how the shops for Stip and Marquee have just been updated, I don't think those are going away anytime soon. So I would definitely like to pass on a lot of these ultimate skill plates, and I would definitely like to pick up as many of these other 3 to 3 skill plates as possible. I may honestly just pick up one of each of them just to say that I have all of them. The only one that I think I don't think I have a Thrill of the Fight. I might not have a Last Known Survivor. I might not have a Rising Up. I'm going to have to go and check my own account and make a decision there. But again, just because this is what I am doing, because obviously I am doing something that probably 99% of you out there are not going to do. I don't think it necessarily behooves me or any of you out there to kind of put in what I'm going to be going for. It seems like that's going to be a loss. But again, if you don't have the characters, those should be the number 1 and number 2 things that you go for. If you don't have these skill plates, the non-ultimate ones that is, I would very heavily suggest tackling these regular skill plates. If you have a need or an urgency to buy these ultimate skill plates, feel free to start trying to tackle marquee tours because they are in those shops as well. And yes, these straps down here, if I had decided to not go for Tech Rocky, I would honestly be picking up almost every one of these straps that I could just to make the rest of my account that much stronger. In regards to, I guess, priorities, characters first, skill plates second, straps third. I would tell you the affiliations are not very worth it, just because you can get those moving forward. I would tell you the ultimate skill plates, not very worth it because you can pick those up by playing Marquee Tour. And then again, your cleanup crew related items are down here at the bottom. So that's going to be it for this Prize Wall Eval. Very quick hitter. Unfortunately, I spent half of it kind of addressing the elephant in the room, which I apologize for. But hopefully, this helps you with your own decisions in regards to what it is that you're looking for and what it is that you want to go for. One last thing that I will tell you is a lot of people are asking me, can you please name characters that these skill plates are beneficial on? I named a few, but I don't want to necessarily start getting into the whole concept of, hey, if I tell you this one character becomes a world beater because you have this skill plate, and then you get the skill plate and realize that you don't have the gem strap for it, or the medals for it, or the trainers for him, or the coaches for him, or whatever it might be. So what I did is I kind of listed off a couple of them. Like I said, Rocker Sean with Prey in the Night, Bam Bam with the Eye of the Tiger, the new Zombie Bailey with the Challenge of Our Rival. I believe the Rising Up goes well with Apollo. There's a few out there that definitely get better with these 3-3 skill plates. Again, my goal with a lot of this content is to try and be as informative and educational as possible to help you make that educated decision, not for me to make that decision for you. And hopefully that gets across with a lot of these Prize Wall evals. But anyway, thank you all for listening on in. Again, I apologize for addressing the elephant in the room, but I felt like it was a necessity. So please make sure to like the video if you can. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Make sure to share with your friends who are concerned or thinking about, what do I get off of the Rocky Prize Wall? And make sure to leave some comments below. I'm sure this video is going to get blown up with a whole lot of whale bob and two whale comments and whatnot, and that's fine too. But hopefully the goal of this was achieved, and that you guys can all kind of be a little better educated out there in regards to what decisions it is that you want to make moving forward with not only this prize wall, but every prize wall moving forward. I appreciate each and every last one of you out there. Again, without you all, the climb to becoming an official content creator cannot happen. So thank you all very, very, very much for listening, for watching, for showing your support. It means a tremendous amount to me. And I will see you very, very shortly. Have a wonderful one, everybody.